Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. What a matchup we have today. Momentum has been building each and every week, and now these two undefeated teams will square off. It's the ECU Pirates and the USF Bulls. And the Pirates will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bulls offense as they take control of the football first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm, and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it on the outside. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. First down, he'll keep it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the move. Brought down.
And a lot of times they'll fit up front. You know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. They're all over it. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Pirates want to crank the tempo.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down.
Makes the grab in their space. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Pirates have this offense rolling.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And offensively, man, they just keep finding him time and time again, and he's making plays. And if I'm the defense, I got to do something different. Like, I got to put a safety over the top. I got to double cover him. I got to do something because right now this rhythm and this timing is on another level.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Just keep slinging it. Gets rid of it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Pirates send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Keeps it on the ground. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And the Pirates in the hurry-up. They give it to him again. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Bulls will punt this one away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Searching for space. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. On the stop. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Makes the catch. It's Cole. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Takes a hit as he fires.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean
pick off to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. On the option. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. In the backfield, it's Nicholson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. Tight end now in motion. Right side, it's Knight. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The fake and wants to throw. Intercepted to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 50. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Pirates want to move quickly. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Offense, quick tempo. From the gun, breaks into the open. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Bulls use their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Pirates will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Finds his target. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. Working that left side now.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Run ends there. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. Extending the play. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first. On the move. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Hand it to the back. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Bulls are marching down the field. They'll move the tight end. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Red pass, it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Left side is Nicholson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Let's send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Powers inside. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. A little release to the back. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Pirates will hustle to the line.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Pirates decide to punt it away. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They put the brakes on him. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. All the way back to the 15. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeps it himself. Pitches it back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pulls it. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, USF. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll try the right side. Stop right there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Turns upfield. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Quarterback keep. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. On the RPO, got it. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Timeout now called by USF, and that's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Pirates line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Secures it at the 30. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Trying to move them on the counter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Going for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Trying to make one miss. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll run it on the counter. He's past the sticks. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. That grab puts him over 3,000 yards for his career.
That's impressive because every week he's got a target on his back. Defenses know the quarterback is looking his way, and still, David, this guy's been able to dice up coverages. 3,000 yards is a big number.
And that speaks to his talent, man. Like the ability to make plays on the football and consistently catch the ball.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Rush is on, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Louisville taking on the number 10 team, the Pitt Panthers. And it's Louisville able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And you know what they say in college football, you got to take care of the games in your own backyard. They're now 2-2 after that home win. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back to your game at Raymond James Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes East Carolina offense out to start the drive. First play from scrimmage, and it's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Bulls. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Oh, and that is a backbreaker for the offense. You're trying to drive down the field here in the second half to keep this thing close, and you cough it up. And not just that, David, it's a defensive touchdown now starting to blow this game open.
So starting to get some separation, and here's the thing about this defense, man. It's one thing to create turnovers and to create extra possessions. This is another thing to know what to do with it when you get it. And they scoop it, had a plan, look at them running all the way to the house and add to their lead.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Caught over the middle. It's Cole. They bring him down, but a solid pickup will put them in position to pick up a first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Out wide right, it's Knight. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Sells to fake. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. calls the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion, it's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
The Pirates will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you got...
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulls! And the beatdown has ensued.
That's the problem on defense, David. When you're in dime personnel, you've got all those extra DBs on the field. You don't got enough beef up close to the line of scrimmage. In the offense, they took advantage of it. O-linemen throwing guys around, getting in the second level, creating a big crease for a long touchdown.
Listen, at some point, though, all that speed you think is going to catch him, right? Like, you got all these guys that can run fast. Man, he just kept going almost the length of the field. Big-time explosive play, and you've seen this running back. He's got some serious jets, and nobody could catch him.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They boot it away on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. First play of this drive. Still looking. Going to try to get it himself. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. The give to the lone running back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Out wide left, it's Nicholson. Dragged down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, running back on the move. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll ride him again. There's some daylight. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, USF.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They give it back to him. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
The Bulls send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. Fighting off the defender. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. Pass is broken up downfield, and look who's there. The linebacker covering serious ground. The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On his way back from the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Finds his man. It's Nicholson.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. This time they'll throw it. Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Way off target there. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Running inside, it's Barmore. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. 2nd down to the air. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Trying to squeak through the pile. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
No secret sauce, no tricking people. 3rd down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed
Runs through a man. He might have some space. At the 20. Touchdown, Pirates. And they take it in for 6 more points. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Wide receiver going in motion. Keeps it himself. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Taken down right away. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Crosses the 30, he's got away. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Using his legs, it's Barmore. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Needs it here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Plows through the defense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Motion from the wideout. Play action on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Back's got it on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Right side, it's Nicholson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Bulls trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quarterback will keep it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Long way to go on 2nd down. Hits inside. It's Barmore. Got the 1st down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So, they're going to a bowl game, great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on a college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.